Hi folks, I am going to solve the rotting oranges problem in Python. Given a grid of box, I have fresh oranges and bad oranges, and every minute any fresh orange that is around of the bad orange is going to turn to a bad orange. So at the end of, and I am being asked like in how many minutes this entire grid is going to turn to bad, if it is possible. If it's not possible, I am going to return -1. Before I jump into the coding, I am going to simulate the process. I initialize the queue data structure. First thing I will do is I will run through this. I will iterate through this grid and check how many fresh oranges I do have. I have 5 fresh oranges, so I will initialize the top level 5 fresh oranges, and then I will look how many bad oranges I have. Those gray colored oranges are bad ones, so I will place them onto the queue. I have how many I have? I have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now these 4 of them, I call them the batch. Like this is the first batch that I am going to process, and after I finish all the bad oranges in this batch, that means 1 minute has passed. So I also need to initialize the time variable, minutes, and initially as 0. So first I will start from the first. Actually, like I passed those bad oranges, but those are actually the coordinates of these oranges on this grid. Like this is represented by 0 by 0. So I will process this. I will go find this on the grid, and I will check. I will go up, and since I am out of boundary, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna continue, and I'm gonna show it on the code. On the left side also I am on the boundary. On the down side I have nothing, and on the right side I have a fresh orange. So I will handle this this fresh orange. I am gonna turn to bad orange. Then I am gonna take this bad orange and I am gonna put on the queue, and I am gonna update the fresh orange to 4. And since to show that I processed this, I am gonna change its color to black. Now and then I am gonna delete this. Then the next item is this. I am gonna go up. Okay, I'll see a fresh orange. I am gonna turn this to bad orange. C4, C4. Okay. Then I'm gonna update the fresh oranges state, and then I am gonna put this on the queue. So I should FN. I keep confusing the shortcuts, and now I am gonna turn this to black, and then I am gonna delete this. Delete button, yeah. Now the next one is that, as you see, there is no fresh orange around, so I cannot do anything. All I am gonna do is I'm gonna turn this color to black, and then I'm gonna delete this. Now the next one is this, and I will say on the left side I have a fresh orange, so I am gonna change its color. I'm gonna update my state variable, and then I am gonna mark this as and then I'm gonna get rid of this delete. Now till I finish this batch, 1 minute has passed, so now I am gonna update the minutes. So when I put the bad oranges into the first batch, that means once all the fresh oranges around the bad oranges are gonna turn to bad in parallel at the same time. So I added 1 minute, and now I am gonna process those. Actually, I forgot to add this. Now I will run through those. That means here I have no fresh orange around, so I will just delete this. Then second is here, there is no fresh. Okay, I will delete this. And same here, I have no fresh orange around, so I process all the bad oranges, and at the end I still have some fresh oranges left. So that means I am gonna return -1. So since I cannot convert everything to bad, I am gonna return -1. Now I will jump to the code. Actually, okay. Now first thing I did, I initialized a state variable, right? And then Q the Q, and also let me get the size of the grid, len grid, and len grid 0. If I could write grid 0, okay. Now first thing I will do, I will iterate through this grid for I in range row. Why I can't rows? Now for J in range columns, I am gonna check its status. If grid I J, if it is a fresh one, fresh oranges are represented by 1. So I will update the fresh oranges state variable by 1. I will increase it by 1. If it is bad orange, then I will append it to the queue. If it is a bad one, q dot append, I'm gonna append its coordinate in a tuple ej. Now I am gonna initialize the time variable 0, and I am gonna get the current batch size, which is len q. Now I will write the while loop. While as long as while I have bad oranges in the queue, I will run this code. First thing, I will check the current batch size, when to end, when I have to decide when to increase the minutes. So when the current batch size is equal to 0, minutes is 1, and then I need to update the current batch size is equal to len q. Now next I am gonna process the oranges, the bad oranges. So current orange, I am gonna pop the first one, pop left, then I will get its row, current orange 0, the first element, current call is equal to current orange 1. And now since I pop 1, I need to update current batch size because I lost 1. Now I will check current. I will go up left all the 4 the directions, and I already initialized a direction in the constructor. So for direction in self directions, next row is current row plus direction, and next column is equal to current column plus direction 1. And I will check if this next row and next column in the boundaries or out of boundaries. If next row or next row is equal to rows or next column is less than 0, or next column is equal to columns. I'm not gonna do anything, I'm just gonna continue. But if next item is a fresh one, if grid next row next column is fresh one, that means I am gonna convert this to a bad one is equal to 1. So this is grid next row next column is going to be 2, and since I lost one fresh orange, I am gonna decrease it by 1, update the state variable, and now fresh orange turned to bad orange. Now I am gonna append this to bad orange to the queue. Next row next column, and I think I am done with while loop, and now I am gonna check if I have any fresh orange left. If it is not equal to 0, that means I still have some fresh orange, so I am gonna return -1. Otherwise I am gonna return my minutes. Let's see. Output is -1. That means I am not updating fresh oranges correctly. Yes, here. Okay. Yeah, perfect. This is the solutions, and thank you for watching.